Another big cause for the youth development. It's a fantastic cause, isn't it?
Well, the RYDCs now, we're just talking, it's over £12 million they've donated to the club. It's now, in anybody's eyes, a fantastic donation, and long may it continue.
It's the youth development company, it's huge for this club, isn't it?
Of course it is. Now, every club now, it's abundantly clear, every club wants to see their own coming through, and they're given that ideal opportunity with their money donate. And it's now, you see the young boys like Findlay, obviously, who is the flavour of the month just now, but he's come through the youth set up, and it's been fantastic.
What did you make of Findlay lit up the place on?
Well, we had to. Now the game was stalling a wee bit, and then Findlay took the game in the scruff of the neck. And saying now he's living a dream just now. Long may it continue. Long way ahead. Now a lot of hard games will come up, but he showed the other night what he can produce, and he produced a moment of magic. Sorry, to get Rangers 1-0 up, and then they seem to now kick on the team from there.
How good do you think he is, and how good could he be?
It's early days. Now obviously he's getting an ideal opportunity now, working with a new, vibrant young manager who now believes in him. Has given him the platform to go and perform in it now. Findlay will know, and the manager and the coach will know there's a lot of hard work now. He's a young boy, but he's learning the game. But now, when you're at Ibrox now, or any big team now, you have to learn quickly. And as I say, long may it continue. There will be ups and downs. That's the nature of the beast. That's football. But just now, he's living the dream and enjoying it.
You know what it's like as a young player coming through. Do you think he's showing the early signs, the right attributes to be able to go on?
Only time will tell. Yeah, time will tell. Now, as I said, now there will be. It's always a rocky road in the football. That there will be ups and downs. Sometimes the manager may take him out when he thinks he should be playing, but that the manager he'll work with him every day along with the coaches, and they'll see the development. But just now, as I said, he's ticking every box, and he's now playing the Champions League qualifiers. So as I said, now he's living a dream, and everything else just coming through the youth department. You see one of your own coming through, and it's a big boost for the club and also for the fans. Just
having that big moment at Ibrox, what will that do for his confidence going forward?
Oh, he'll be high as a kite now. It's probably about 29,000 feet just now, so it's pulling him down. As I said now, there's going to be a hard time next week. We've got a friendly coming up where I think a lot of the fringe players will play, and they'll get a bit of game time. But just now, Findlay will be enjoying his life, and he's now the manager's got to make sure now he's ready for the up and coming tests.
You spent a bit of time at the training ground with the team with Russell Martin over the weekend. What stood out to you? What did you see from Russell Martin and what he said to you that stood out?
It was a fantastic lunch. He outlined it. Well, I think the good thing about Russell now, he's been here as a player, so he knows the pitfalls about the club and what he has to do. He's under no illusion, he knows it's going to be hard, but he's given himself a wee chance. He's trying to build a team. Now, he talks about now the youth players, the energetic, their fitness level, and it certainly showed in the second half. Now I thought they upped their game a bit in terms of fitness, and you can see he's on the right road. Now, he's not been given a lot of time in terms of with the recruitment side and obviously the training side, but they're working at it, and they're working extremely hard. And now, as I say, now, good luck to them.
What would the non-negotiables be for Russell Martin this year? What will he have outlined to the players that they must achieve?
He'll want to win everything. That's the nature. That's the club. The club's based on winning things, so he'll know. And they need to start off right away. They've got another really tough tie away in Greece now, with the conditions, the weather, and he knows what to get through that. And then he'll get another game. But the club's built on winning, so the new investment from the board, so he'll know what he's got to do.
A few old players have left at the beginning of the window, a few new faces in. Does this almost feel like a new beginning, a new era?
Yeah, now every manager wants to put his stamp on the team, and Russell will be different from other managers that have been here, and he'll want to build his team, but there'll still be a nucleus of players that have been here before that will still be the core of his team, and he'll try to adapt and get people into what they have to do in terms of the formation and the way they want to play. He likes to play an expansive game of football, and so as I say, long may it continue, and hopefully they can get results and hopefully get the place buzzing again.
Rangers have been linked with a lot of players, and you're going to hear a lot of links from now till the end of the window. But as Rangers fans, should they be excited about the recruitment side of things and the investment that the new owners are bringing in?
Of course. Now they say now the ones are coming in just now, they're of an age where you're going to get a few years out of them, and if you can add that with a bit of steel and the players he wants to bring in, every day there's a couple of players like that. As I said, now when you're big successful team, now you get that's what happens, and so I'm sure there will be a couple of recruitments coming in, and he said that he thinks he's a wee bit thin in certain positions, so I think you'll probably see them getting filled.
If he gets it right with the recruitment, and obviously you've spoken to him in the outline division, where can Rangers go this season?
Onwards and upwards. No, they know. I said now he's under no illusions. Rangers have to win things, and he's given ourselves a wee chance in the Champions League qualifier. There'll be, as I said, there'll be hard games coming up, a lot of tough games, but that's what maybe you build the size of a squad, so the squad will get utilised all over the season in terms of different competitions. Obviously, you've got the league right after the Champions League qualifier, and then you're back at another qualifier, so it's game after game after game. So he'll try and get as many players as he can and get the squad settled, and then go for a run in everything. As I said, now the League Cup, the Scottish Cup, hopefully Champions League and the league.
Will that second half performance give the team real belief?
Of course it will. Of course, now, as I said, now we rode a luck a bit now. Well, the team rode a luck a bit. Obviously, Jack Butland was called upon a few times, but they steadied the ship, and then they get the 2-goal lead, and then 2 fantastic goals.
Well, the team only gets stronger as well. You look at the
likes
of
of
Cyril and Nagaman. And
well, they're the ones that maybe get a bit of game time on Saturday against Middlesbrough, and he'll be looking to get as much game time in their legs as he can, and he knows if they're called upon, they'll be as fit as they can.
Would you like to see them go for it over there, kill off the tag?
Of course I will. I think that well, I spoke to the manager last week. Now his emphasis is on now this expansive attacking football, so I think you'll probably see that. There will be a bit of caution, of course. You can't go gung-ho, because you've seen now a few times Panathinaikos opened Rangers up, so you've got to now rely on defenders being defenders at times, but when you've got the ball, make good use of it.
This competition, how big can it be for Russell, just to galvanise everyone together if they can?
Well, financially for the club, you know, everything now, it's not just now the manager want to do what he can in Champions League, but financially for the club, it's a big boost for the club, and it'll help now if you do get through it, now get better players in.
There's been quite a bit of talk about Nico Raskin, potential interest in him. Is he the type of player that Russell Martin you feel could build a team around and could be a key player? Of
course he could. Pardon me, of course he's seen a night with Rothman and Larry Part. They struck up now a good relationship early in terms of meeting each other. But Nico was one of the best performers for Rangers last year, so he'll be a name that will be linked.